Jayy, and I literally just woke up as usual. Welcome to Two Women, Three Acres. Go ahead and like the live as soon as you jump in so more people can see the live. As you can see, I'm in our truck right now, and I'm going to start the live off a little different because it's raining. It's not just raining, it's wet, you know, it's really wet outside, so I'm not ready to jump into like doing our coffee and stuff like that. And I also have a fun new toy, which is a new tripod, so I'm gonna unbox that for you guys. So let me put the phone here. If I had my tripod, you'd be able to see me perfectly, but I'm just gonna hold the phone. All right, so where is my new tripod? It's still in the packaging, and there's a whole story behind the new tripod that I will show you. So I'm gonna just set this here while I find the tripod. Okay. Yay! All right, so I got my new tripod, and let's see what it looks like. The car is a little bit more of a challenging place to live stream. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So this is the tripod. So my last tripod, you may have seen in one of our previous live streams that it broke. I was trying to like push it down, and it was so what's the word? It was so like creaky, and you know, it wasn't like extending up and down smoothly. So when I was like pushing it down to extend down, it broke the tripod legs. So my wife is really determined to get me a new tripod. Hey Lexi, what's up, girl? So my wife was really determined to find me a new tripod. We saw this tripod in Walmart, and my wife spotted it first. We had divide and conquered. She was like, let me go to camera accessories. You look for phone accessories. And she found this tripod and was standing there because, you know, at Walmart, they have those like theft protectors. So she went and stood there, and then this girl came in, was like, I was waiting for this tripod first. And my wife, she doesn't take any mess, you know what I mean? And she was like, no, this is I was here. And but the girl brought in her big burly boyfriend and was like, and I guess intimidated her into saying that she got the tripod first. But look how God works. Next day, this is my tripod. There was only one left in the store, and this was my tripod. So let's open it. All right. So we open the tripod. I guess it's Bauer. You know, in Hawaii, we don't necessarily have access to everything. We don't get everything delivered on Amazon. Oh my God. Okay, so this is the thing with all the attachments. And this is the thing with the legs, I guess. So, this is... All right. Whoa. Okay. So, wow. All right. So it's got the battery thing. Okay. I'm going to spread the legs. Ah, okay. All right. I see you, tripod. I see you, tripod. So the legs extending out as you would expect. And I'm using this for my phone. So I'm going to use the phone attachment. Let's see. It's got this, which looks like a retractable phone attachment. This has I don't know what these things are. This has this, and it's like, why do you have so much? All right. I don't want to lose any of this stuff. How are you guys doing today? Alright, so this, and I guess I gotta look at the instructions. It's a charger too. Alright, so let's look at these instructions. Alright. Let's look at these instructions. This is what we're opening. It is a multi-pod 6-in-1 tripod. You can use it as a selfie stick. You can use it as a tripod. And you can just kind of stand and hold it. It's got the Bluetooth camera. Smartphone mount. That's what I want. 3, smartphone mount. That's what I'm doing here. Thanks for liking the live, y'all. What's up, Dollface? Nice hair. LOL. My hair is not done. I'm about to do my hair on live after this, y'all. My hair is a mess. But thank you, Dark on My Life. Y'all, Dark 1 My Life 1 2 3. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then so we're just gonna look at these instructions here and see how to put this tripod together. Because okay, installation. All right, so smartphone mount. Y'all, this is so confusing. So it looks like I just screw on the smartphone mount, the what in the world am I even looking at? Okay, that's the pod. All right, so then I screw on the smartphone mount. All right, so this is obviously the smartphone mount. But I'm like, it's flat, y'all. It's not supposed to be flat. They're not, these instructions are not what they're supposed to be, y'all. All right, attach the smartphone mount to the tripod, turning it clockwise. All right. Am I not supposed to put anything else on here? Like, what if I want to use the smartphone mount? Like, all right, let's just, hey, thanks, Jay. Oh, I see it now. Oh, there's another thing right here. Okay, so I twist it here. All right. And then, so that's my smartphone mount, but if I want to do it, I mean, how do I want to do it? Because this is like, this isn't exactly how I would want to use it. Give me a second, give me a second. All right, so attach. I think I want, what do I want? There's something sticking out. Like, is it this thing? Like, what's the point of instructions if I have to figure it out myself, y'all? Okay, so there's a rechargeable shutter release, smartphone routes, charging cable promote. 5 is action camera adapter, and then extension adapter. 6 is the extension adapter for smartphone mount. Okay, let's do the extension adapter. Smartphone mount, and then the action camera adapter. Let's see. Like, can I put this on too? No. All right, so I got the extension on. This, I guess, I'm gonna release this so it rotates a little bit more. All right. How are you guys doing? Okay. Now I'm gonna put the smartphone mount on, and I guess I want it to be, but y'all, it's like I want this smartphone mount. All right. They want it like that way, but I want it vertical. You know what I mean? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to twist it like this. And then I guess I can rotate it. like this. Yeah, okay. You gotta follow your own instructions, y'all. All right, so then I got that. Now I'm slipping it in. All right, slipping it in. Ooh, the Q&A is best part of the muffin. Let me know if you want to do the Q&A. All right, that looks secure-ish, you know. All right. So I got the smartphone phone mount, got the extendable column. And I think that's pretty much it, y'all. I don't think I need anything else. So I'm gonna do my hair. But I'm still, all right. Yay. All right, so tripod is set up. I think I'm gonna get out of the car because that's the only way I'm gonna know for sure. Let's see how it works IRL. All right. So, got the keys. Let's go. Whew. All right. Whew. Okay, so now I'm going to our outdoor kitchen on our 3-acre homestead in Hawaii with my new tripod. I'm so happy. So sadly, I was not able to fix my old tripod. So let's see. I will say this tripod is definitely new to me, you know. Ooh. Okay, so I'm like, I'm still not, so it's definitely not standing up. Let me remove. I'm like, there's got to be something I'm missing. And I'm not sure what it is, so I'm gonna borrow wifey's tripod till I figure out how to use this tripod. While I'm doing this, feel free to ask any questions. Oh my God. That is crazy. Y'all, that is crazy. All I was doing was moving. Oh my God. Y'all. Look what happened. I literally, all I was doing was just opening the tripod and it literally popped off on me. That is so disappointing. Walmart. I wanted you to be good so bad. You guys, I could cry. I just got this. Okay. Well, I don't even know how these work for real. And, but you know what I'm gonna do? This is so disappointing, y'all. I just got this tripod. I think it is broken. I think we have to return it. This is crazy. Oh my God. Because it doesn't even stand up, boo. Like, if I put there's no way any weight would be supported. And it could be adaptable. I'm not sure. Let me see if something else flew off. Because it's like the spring came out. And I have no idea where that would even come from. And I'm trying to put this back together. Such a bummer. Okay, but I'm not like fully, it's just so much smaller. It's just not as stable at all. I'm disappointed, y'all. I was so happy with this tripod. I had just gotten it, y'all. Okay. Let's go. Let me go get my other tripod and see if I can put the adapter onto it. Let's just see. Let's just see. Damn, y'all. When the spring jumps out, it's hard to recover from that. I don't know. If it's broken, that one from Target is your best bet. Okay. I don't know why it's so hard to get tripods. And it's like y'all are crazy. And it's like, why don't you have... Sadly, before even the adjustable thing happened, it couldn't stand up with just the weight of my phone. It didn't have the attachments needed. And I don't know why you can only find tripods like this in Asia. Like, it's crazy. It's really insane. I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed, y'all. I'm like, what, who in their right mind? And it didn't have the best reviews on Walmart.com. But it was just like, who in their right mind would do that? So why would I think Walmart would be that bad? Okay, so this is the top of my old tripod. I don't know if I can release this. It seems so sturdy compared to the other one now. I really just need new legs like everything else. You're my favorite live streamer so much. I love you for my favorite live streamer. Oh, I love you too, Caroline. You're the best. Thanks so much for saying that. That makes me really happy. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is let go, detach, put all the pieces back in the box because that's just not going to work as my tripod. It's not, it couldn't even stand up. It couldn't even bear the weight of my phone. Walmart, you need your behind whooped. Walmart, you need your behind whooped swiftly. And it's like, and this is why I told you guys the story about the girl that my wife had to like fight for the tripod. And it's like, girl, that tripod wasn't even shit. You was so pressed to not let us have this shitty tripod. Wow. Tripping. This is a terrible product. All right, so I'm putting this is crazy. All right, so how are we gonna even put, like, I don't even know how this had fit together before. Like, I don't know how this even broke for real, y'all. Like, it looks impossible to put back together. It just does. So, these three pieces, I'm just putting this, oh, this is the extender piece. Like, y'all, I haven't even put mosquito protection on yet. I'm so annoyed about this. Like, Walmart, you let me down. you let me down. And it's like, yeah, wifey said there's one at Target. That one at Target is $53. And it's like, I can't believe we even need to do all that just for a tripod. But like, look how small the legs are. This was never gonna hold anything. It just wasn't. So, all right, so I got that together. Putting this back in. So do not get this tripod. You saw it live. Do not get this tripod from Walmart. Do not get the Bauer Multipod 6-in-1 tripod. It's not stable. It's not supportive. It's not a good product. It's bad. And I'm so glad. One thing I will say, I'm glad to be in America, because if this had happened in Thailand, we would have not gotten a refund, y'all. Thailand did not understand, can I speak to a manager? So that's something to be grateful for in America and the US, that you can speak to a manager and they will give you a refund. All right, so it looks like this is as much as it can collapse. Y'all, this is janky. I'm so disappointed. And I'm getting a new tripod. As you know, tripods are my life, you know. All I do, this is what I do, you know. And I really thought, I didn't really think that there would be such a huge... My old tripod that was great, I got from the beach. Someone was just selling them on the beach. And it's like, and if I'm still in a bad mood, like, y'all, but it's okay, I'm not gonna be. It's date day, so we're gonna go to a great bakery. We're gonna get tacos, and I'm over it. Back in the packaging, this is being returned, okay? This is going back to the store with a quickness. Do not, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Unless you want your morning ruined, okay? All right, so let's do hair, or light coils, do hair. Let me know in the chat. Should I do mosquito protection or do my hair? I'm probably gonna shower before my date, so I'm going to spray with bug spray first. You guys, I really appreciate all the positive feedback, you guys. Okay? Y'all are real ones. Woo! Woo, it's cold. Y'all are real ones. I love that my fans are popping up in the chat, like, y'all are the best. Hearing that I'm your favorite live streamer really makes me so happy. Like, I just started live streaming, y'all. But I guess I have been live streaming for a while. Y'all are real ones. Okay. So I got my bug spray on. That woke me up. That woke me up, but I'm sure you guys haven't even seen me get mad like that before, you guys, but that genuinely pissed me off. Okay, let's do some hair. Let's do some hair. Off-grid Hawaii live. Let's do some hair. Okay. That was crazy. 2 women, 3 acres, anything can happen. I was not expecting that Walmart thing to be that shitty. Okay. Whew. It's high pony kind of day. Little waterfall high pony kind of day. Little waterfall high pony kind of day. Let me know in the chat if you think this is the hairstyle. If you guys see my pinned comment, that's how you send a housewarming gift to my GoFundMe. That's why I show up every day, y'all. Because I love you and because we need that cash, okay? So pop linked pinned comment in the chat. Send a housewarming gift. I need to get a new tripod. As you saw, the one in my bougie was not sufficient. So if you want to help, you can help in that way. All right, so hair for the morning is done. Okay. If you're broke, you can just subscribe. That helps too. And watch all my videos for long periods of time, not the shorts, the videos and the live replays. Get my watch hours up so YouTube can pay me since y'all broke. All right. Let's light some mosquito coils, okay? Because we are 2 women, 3 acres in the middle of the jungle, off the grid, and there's mosquitoes out here, okay? So, mosquito coils. All right. Okay. These help with bugs. They smell like incense. They only work for mosquitoes. They don't work for flies. We like this cheap kind better than the king kind. I forget what this is called, but there's one that's cheaper and it's citronella flavor, and that's the best one because it breaks apart so much better. So you just light the coil and it smells like incense, and then the mosquitoes kind of buzz away. I don't know if they don't like the smell or if they don't like smoke or both. But we have lemongrass growing. We used a lot of citronella in the past. We don't know if citronella works for real, so we kind of have suspicions that it's just smoke, really. Chat, I need, please like the live. I need y'all to be more active in the chat. I'm just monologuing right now. Do you guys have questions? What it's like to be 2 women on 3 acres in Hawaii? Nothing curious at all. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's just get it lit. Okay. All right. I get it. Y'all just like to watch the show. Y'all don't want to do nothing. This is your chill and relax time. You can do that. That's fine. You can sit back and relax. As long as you check out our Etsy store, send us a housewarming gift. All right. Okay. Doing the under the chair technique. You know, my wife has all these techniques, and I really appreciate them. I heard the 80s are coming back. Is that true? I watched this great 80s movie with my wife earlier this week on Laundry Day. And I heard that, like, it was Y2K, and I don't know if the 90s came back, but now we're 80s now. I don't know. What is the trending decade for fashion right now? Is it 80s, 90s, 2000s still? I feel like the last time it was 2000s. Okay. So lighting the coil, lighting the coil. Any else a YouTuber in the chat? You know how they be like, small creators unite here. Unite here, small creators, unite here. All right. Yeah, let me know if you got a YouTube in the chat and put your in the chat if you have a YouTube, because I want to talk about YouTube. Like, I want to talk about how y'all are growing as a creator, how you're staying motivated. We have pivoted to live streaming 7 days a week with our eventual goal of like 24 hours a day. And we're building our stamina right now. And honestly, it's great. It's fun. It's like, I mean, I'm building so much like public speaking skills right now. I'm building so much, you know, I already had the discipline, but just like directing it in the right area. But the discipline was formed. Discipline was formed. As you can see, I'm not doing as much shorts anymore. And I love making shorts, but it's just not aligned with my monetization goal right now. The shorts have done what they're supposed to do. I'm still gonna pop out minimum 1 short a day. I'm probably gonna, doesn't even feel right. I did 3 yesterday, I did 2 today, but I'm still gonna be popping out them shorts. But my creative energy needs to be focused on that long form content, because that's what YouTube wants to pay for, okay? So that, where are y'all at in the journey? I know y'all are creators in the chat, because you don't hang out on the YouTube live feed if you're not if you're not serious about YouTube, y'all. Because my wife was looking at the live feed and she was like, the live feed trash. And I was like, yeah, it's even worse than the shorts feed. There's a lot to do, got a lot to do, and that's why y'all need to create more content, okay? Y'all, we can't be the only ones doing the work out here. We need to get more people onto the platform to look for good content, you know what I mean? So let's fill the water, as you know, as you guys know. Can y'all even see the water thing? There it is. All right. Everyone loves coffee. But I found out recently that I love coffee more than most. I didn't realize people weren't, you know, I didn't realize people weren't on the coffee as much as I was. I thought everyone was addicted. All right, so let's get closer so you can see the propane stove, hashtag off grid. Do you guys forget sometimes that we're off grid? Okay, so close, open. All right. How is this not lighting? Ooh, ooh, there it go. All right. That's some gas right there. All right, we got the coffee going. I could be rinsing this French press. So let's do that. Okay, clean French press. Like, this isn't a morning routine anymore, you guys. This is a morning ritual. And I feel like it just keeps me sane, you guys. It keeps me sane. It gives me purpose. It helps me show my wife love. Like, it's a ritual. I know she don't want to be out here fighting these mosquitoes. And while they bite me too, I feel like I must have like a thick skin or something, a thicker skin. It's not like, you know, they just don't affect me as much. They get me crazy and I want them gone, but my skin is just different, you know. I'm from Africa, okay? I'm African. So maybe, you know, where malaria is, you know, maybe it just hit different on this Nigerian, Liberian skin. So, but yeah, chat, you guys are so quiet. You're killing me right now. You're killing me right now with how quiet you are. Let me do one of these dumb Q&A stickers that they're pushing since y'all are so quiet. Okay. So should I do Q&A or poll? Okay, let's do a Q&A. I gotta ask my own question. Y'all, how do you take your coffee? That's the question. How do you take your coffee? And this will expose the churn, also known as kids. All right, done. How do you take your coffee? Yes, it's going to be right here. How do you take your coffee? Start Q&A. How do you take your coffee, y'all? How do you take your coffee? I can try Amazon. Oh, thanks, Boo. Where'd you get that? Amazon? How do you take your coffee is the Q&A question. How do you take your coffee? I can try Amazon, baby. I know. It's just like, you know, and it's like, I had to see that shitty tripod to see how good my tripod is. Like, no cap. Like, my tripod good. It's just not stable no more. It's so sad. It's so sad, y'all. Okay. Thanks, Boo. You're the best. So, how do y'all take your coffee? Like, chat. Y'all are killing me right now, chat. Are y'all that scared? And I get it. Like, I feel like I was taught to ask questions and participate in class, like, really early. I used to be, like, super, 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 super shy. But my dad really drilled into me that I need to ask questions, right? And question everything, like, when I was, like, 7. So I became the question asker. And I realized that teachers loved it when kids ask questions, and I always want to be the teacher's pet. And then, like, it was a big deal in high school. How to ask a question. You had a whole intro. Be like, my name is Addy. I'm a boarder from XYZ, you know. So I guess I'm just used to participating in public. And I did a lot of public speaking in high school through, like, Model UN, JSA, Junior Statesman of America. I was out there. I was okay being the public. And I guess I realize now that some people are just more okay being in the public, putting themselves out there. And that's me. And that's how I got to live streaming. I've been doing this thing, twisting my ends, so they kind of... Yeah? Of course, yeah. My wife wants me to make her a bucket shower, so... Can I finish the coffee water first and then boil you a whole new one? Or do you want to skip coffee and just go straight to shower? Okay. All right. She want to shower now. All right, so... This water, I'm going to turn it off and fill it because you need a whole... Ooh! That's hot. Or that close to being hot. So I'm going to take this top off. Ooh! With that hot boiling water inside, almost boiling. Ooh! All right, and we'll hold it like this and be right back because this is very dangerous. This is hot boiling water. Actually, I'm gonna take it with you. All right. So I'm gonna fill the kettle. Are you okay, boo? Okay. All right. So, there. And let's put this. Okay. So, water's boiling for my wife's shower. So, coffee is on a brief hiatus to get boiling water for the bucket shower. So, let's talk about bucket showers because I don't know if these off-gridders know about bucket showers, but bucket showers are how I really spent most of my childhood, well, not most, but like my early childhood taking a shower. And I don't know, I guess like to hot water, like in the UK, hot water, you have to like pay for like either gas or electricity or something to heat the water. So, and if you don't want to do that, especially if you have a lot of people living in the house, that runs up the hot water. You just boil water, a lot of water, like a whole kettle full, pour it in the bucket, and then use the tap water to get it to the temp that you want. And then you just have like a basically a measuring cup looking thing, a plastic measuring cup, and you just pour it on your body, the hot water in the bucket. That's how you can take a hot shower off grid. I see off gridders doing all sorts of weird rigs and stuff to like for the shower and stuff, but the bucket shower is great. I'm probably gonna take a cold shower today before our date because I'm hot because I've been outside. But at least now we have options. I typically like the bucket shower at night and the cold shower during the daytime. The cold shower wakes me up. So, yeah, no one has answered the coffee Q&A. How do you take your coffee? How do you take your coffee? Whew. But it's been 43 minutes and 43 seconds, y'all. I'm really proud of myself for going live, doing this live stream. Really proud. Hey, King Grayson, you are strong. A cold shower. Yeah, so only in the mornings when it's hot. Only in the mornings when it's hot. And a hot shower at night. No, we have been taking cold showers literally up until this week. We just got the bucket for the bucket shower, the hot bucket shower. So we've both been taking cold showers. Hawaii has changed in that it is getting rainier, so it's not as warm. I know, yeah. Have you ever taken a cold shower, King Grayson? And you know, in Thailand, we did the cold plunge. So the cold plunge was helped train us mentally for the cold shower. Like and subscribe. Yes, like and subscribe. We also have the link to our GoFundMe pinned comment. Send a housewarming gift to our GoFundMe. So as you know, this cheap, affordable tripod did not work. Need to return that. Yeah, before, and it kicked my ass. Cold plunging or cold shower? Yeah, no, it's... Where do you live, King Grayson? Are you a southerner? But yeah, what have you been up to? It's been a minute. I appreciate you. Mod gang! Now, it have been days when it was super hot and I get a kick out of it in the summer. Yeah, like, exactly. But it's never like, oh, you know what I want to do today? Take a cold shower. You know, that's not how, that's not necessarily how I am either. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Claps. Snaps for Barbara. Snaps for Barbara. My coffee with lots of cream, no sugar. Interesting. Lots of cream and no sugar. So you don't, so does the cream provide all the sweetness for you? Or does the, like, how do you not have sugar? How do you not have sugar in your coffee? But thank you so much, Barbara, for answering the question. How do you take your coffee, y'all? That's the question. That's the question, y'all. And can you tell me? Oh, yay. Thank you for the emojis. I love the emojis. Thank you. That is how we look out here. And look at the sunflowers that we were cutting down. We still got a lot more to do, but look at them. Look at how all those yellow sunflowers. While we absolutely want to take them down, we appreciate how pretty they look right now. I need the works, period. Period, King Grayson. I don't know what the works means to you, but to me, it means, I like 3 creams, 3 sugars. I do. If I'm at Dunkin', that's my order. You gotta explain what the works is for you, because I can also get fancy, like the lattes, the frappuccinos, but I do like the coffee hot. So Barbara says yes, and I assume you were talking about the sweetness comes from the cream, and that's how you get it. I think we're on the same level. Yes, yes. That's what we do around here. 3 cream, 3 sugar. It's beautiful out there. What state are you in? I'm in Tennessee. I'm in Hawaii. We used to live in Georgia, so Tennessee was very close. We would go there. We go there for Bonnaroo, and we would go there for the Blue Ridge Mountains, or the Smoky Mountains. King Grayson says I'm not big on coffee, so it needs to taste really good. And it's like, yeah, it's like I've had my black coffee era. A real coffee person has gone through all sorts of eras, and I feel like they were shaming cream and sugar so much. They're like black, black, black. You know what I mean? And it's just like, so I was like, well, let me try it, you know? And sometimes you didn't have good cream available, you didn't have good sugar available, but once I discovered Dunkin' Donuts, and when they will put as many creams and sugar as you want, and Starbucks, y'all, let's be real, it's impossible to make that coffee taste good. No wonder it's so beautiful. Never been to Hawaii. You know, we hadn't either up until a couple months ago, and we just decided to move here. Just disgusting like that. Yeah, it's gross. I feel like there are things like coffee, alcohol, like you need to add stuff to it. You know, while people will take a shot, you know, who is drinking a whole large? Could they be buying those large cups of like Americano, no cream, no sugar, and just drinking it? It's weird. But I'm so glad you chatted, Barbara. I really love it when you guys are in the chat. I love it when you guys are in the chat. Right now I'm just waiting for the water to boil. Okay, wow, you moved there. Yeah, we moved there. We bought a house on 3 acres, y'all. That's why it's called 2 Women, 3 Acres. We literally never lived here, just bought a house here on 3 acres, and are literally figuring out day by day. And that's why our send a housewarming gift is linked and pinned in our comment in our GoFundMe. Like, no cap, y'all. Like, we really need y'all's support. That's why we're out here on live streaming, not just because it's fun. I can take a shot before I take. Right. You could take a shot. You got to take a shot before you take it. Exactly. I will take a shot. You need a shot to even. Like, black coffee just tastes gross. Boss business. Yes, we are 2 queens taking on the world. 1 acre at a time, period. So that's what we're doing out here. And pray for us. Again, if you can't donate to the GoFundMe, you can like and subscribe, like King Grayson said in the chat. You can also watch our live replays to help with our watch hours so we can get that monetization. All right. The water is boiling. Okay. Turn the propane off. Actually, I'm leaving it on because I'm about to boil again. So, y'all, let's take my sweet wife. Ooh. Okay. I filled it a lot. Are you growing food out here? Yeah, so, okay, so this is a passion fruit vine. And it goes all across the canopy. This was already here. We're gonna pass the starfruit tree. And you can see in our videos, so this is starfruit growing. These are coconut trees over here, but don't know exactly if they're sprouting yet. And then that's an orange tree. So we also got egg fruit trees, egg fruits coming in. So yeah, but that was already growing. In terms of stuff that we're growing, we're not there yet, but we have at least started germinating a potato. So that's how you do a bucket shower, y'all. Here's your bucket. Here's your bucket. Let me move it out so you can see more. This is our outdoor shower area. Pour the hot water into the bucket. I'm pouring all of it in. And that was a full kettle. Okay, bring you guys down so you can see better. Okay, so this is now full of the hot water I just put in. And then go to the water station here and fill it with water. Oh. All right, let's see if it's, oh, it's hot. I'm just gonna fill it all the way for her. Your shower's ready, love. Thanks, baby. All right, you see, then I put this in the bucket for her. And that's her shower. Hot water, hot shower, off grid. That's how you do it. In case you were wondering. Okay, wow, you are so blessed. Not many wild animals there, so a perfect place to be. No, we have wild boars. Cat dude says boo. Oh my god. Meow. Cat dude. Sorry, I'm not gonna even call you. Where you been? Where have you been? What's been going on? It's been a minute. You were my gang OG. All right, so now back to coffee. So we're gonna fill this. I'm so glad to see you guys pop out. I don't know. You ain't been on my live streams? And not that I'm upset. What I mean to say is I missed you in the chat. Thanks for coming back. There's no I was playing Fortnite, period. I knew something because I'm competing with Fortnite and Roblox. Fortnite and Roblox are my competition right now, and I don't know why. Okay, so now I'm gonna get some coffee, but okay. More water. Period. So what was so great about Fortnite? You didn't have to be in my lives no more. Okay. All right. Let's make some. Because you know we've been on this 3 acres, working this land, doing this work, doing these live streams for y'all. Do y'all know that? You think we doing this for ourselves? Okay. Coffee is back on. Okay, I just grabbed on my ceiling and put my legs on the walls. I'm probably floating. Hanging out with my daughter's pets, a shepherd and a pit. Hope you have a dog to run interference or let you know if a boar is around. You know, we don't have a dog yet. We're kind of scared to get one because the boars eat the dogs, you guys. So we're focusing on getting a fence. Again, plug to the GoFundMe so we can fence in our 3 acres, and that's why we don't have a dog. We kind of let the pigs do what they do. Gustavo, you are in the chat on all my videos telling me that you can't watch them no more. What are you doing here? Obviously, you're watching the videos, so just chill and be cool. I'm sorry about what happened. Okay, Lexi says, hey. Hey, Lexi. Lexi says, your voice is preeminent, and so are you. Thanks, Lexi. And pretty. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Gustavo, I'm sorry about what happened with little Addy. She is no longer a mod, and that was too much, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But I don't know why you're commenting that you can't watch my videos on all my videos. Because if you can watch my videos, then just watch them. And I thank you so much for watching my videos. So thanks, y'all. Sorry, just some sad, you know. Barbara says, oh, wow, didn't know that. Hope you got a gun to protect you out there. You know, we have protection. We have protection. Bye, Gustavo. Aw, I'm gonna miss you. I'm so sad about this. I'm so sad about this. Why do you have to, is this goodbye? Is this goodbye forever? So yeah, but, aw. Don't leave forever. How are you? Why can't you stay? Okay. But anyway, so the wild boars are not going to hurt us. Let's be clear. The wild boars are not going to hurt us. They are scared of people, you know, but if they see an animal, they will definitely eat those small dogs. You know what I mean? We've been outside with the pigs, as we call them, and they don't bother us. I know they do bother some people, but our pigs just happen to have sense. But we are actively fencing the 3 acres. So, and doing the best we can to raise the funds for that. So plug to the housewarming gift. Pinned comment, send a housewarming gift to our GoFundMe. Really, 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 it doesn't matter the amount, something to keep our but we want a lot, as much as your heart can give, as much as God is putting on your heart right now to give to us. That's the amount that we want. Okay. I'm gonna miss you. I know. Then don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Just stay. Just stay. You don't. That's cruel and unusual punishment to not be able to watch my videos. I'm going live every day now. I'm going live 9 to 11 a.m. Hawaii time every day, literally every day. Okay, so just don't leave. Just chill. Just vibe. We'll try to send something next payday. Won't be much, but a little something. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Barbara. Barbara, you're the best. Barbara. Your mom said 5 minutes. Well, you're mod again. You're mod again, Gustavo. And it's like, just put your mom on the live. Let me know when your mom's on the live, and I can talk to your mom. Like, just, you know, if she's around, you know what I mean? Just, like, I'm educated. I went to Ivy League school. I have a huge platform, you know. I'm not a negative. I'm all about positivity, okay? But going back to Barbara, thank you so much, girl. You see us. You see me. You see me. And I really, God is going to bless you for it. Seriously, thank you so much. So, yay, Gustav, she deleted YouTube. What do you mean? Meow boo, you're not talking. Cat dude, shit happens, okay? When you disappear on me for weeks, I gotta build up a whole new mod gang. So this energy of I'm still here, yeah, you need to be in the chat. You need to be in the chat. You don't forgot what mod gang is all about, okay? So I missed you. You should be having questions. You should be hyping up the chat. That sign in your face. Yeah, I know. Do you guys not want it anymore? Are y'all not fine? Okay, be right. Okay, it's gone now. All right. Exactly. Gustavo is a kid, and that's what the central purpose of this is about. Like, while my live streams are not made for kids, I mean, they shouldn't even be on, they should only have access to YouTube Kids. You know what I mean? I don't even know how we even got into that situation. Thank you. And it's my nephews helped me grow my channel a lot, and they're like 12, you know what I mean? They modded for us. They're plugged to one of our videos. It was the nephew takeover. So I was kind of okay with kids being mods, and no! Well, that explains it. I have removed you from Mod Gang, but you are always Mod Gang in spirit, and we will always welcome you in the videos. But that is not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay. See, Cat Dude, this is what I've been having to go through with you not being here. What'd you say, boo? I'm talking to the live stream. Okay, but y'all, this Cat Dude, this is what happens when you abandon me. I had 2 kids, youngins, in here. One doing questionable content on our YouTube channel, and one that we now know is 7 years old and has been lying about it. And nope, this is not negative to you, Gustavo. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel, but this is what happens when I do not have Mod Gang holding me down, okay? So I need to hear you in the comments, cat dude, if you hear me, okay? This is what happened when you abandoned me. I had 7-year-olds in here. So, but yeah, but we love you, Gustavo. You are always a member of Mod Gang in spirit, but YouTube, these rules are real rules, you know what I mean? And this is not made for kids, but I'm so glad you found me. I am. I'm so glad you found me. And I hope you can still watch my videos on somebody else's phone, you know what I mean? But cat dude, are you still here now? Are you still here now? Okay. Where are you? Okay. So, okay, Gustavo's here, but cat dude's not here. Wait. I think the kids just want to see Hawaii. Nothing wrong with that. I'm certain they'd want to see a wild boar too. Yes, no, the kids are... I love the kids being here. It's just like, YouTube, you're not even supposed to have to be... You're not even... You're supposed to have to be 13 to even have the app on your phone. So I don't want to be... As a creator, I can't be... you know, I'm not trying to have anything happen to my channel, you know what I mean? Because there's kids, you know what I mean? Because I'm not Miss Rachel, you know what I mean? But... And I appreciate your support, but it's, as you can imagine, as a creator, it's stressful. You know what I mean, Barbara? Barbara, you're given woman like me, you know what I mean? So I'm talking to you like an adult, but the truth is, I never know. I never know in the chat what ages y'all are. And that's stressful. Okay, so coffee time. I haven't even had coffee yet. What a morning, you guys. This was such a good live stream. I don't know. There was a restriction unless the mom restricts it. Right. And they have to like select their age or something and they lie about their age. It's a mess. But welcome to the family, Barbara. So we just... You hear the rain, guys? It's coming down. Okay, I have to go on a plane again. Gustavo, why are you going on a plane to California? Well, I'm a grandma, so don't have to worry about me. Yes, I love the rain. Do you ever walk around the property much? Yeah, we do. So, if you go to my channel page after this live stream, don't leave the live, but my featured video is our virtual housewarming tour where we walked. I wouldn't say we walked all the 3 acres, but on video, but we walked maybe 1.5 acres. We have a beautiful banyan tree on the other side. We've got a fern of fields. You know, Gustavo, nobody said you were lying, and this makes me feel like you are. But behind the house, there's so much We've got albizia trees. We don't even know if we have ponds. You see how much rain we get? But we've only been able to walk along the neighbor's fence of the property, and the neighbors actually fenced up that walking path. So we're gonna have to clear the land, and we have videos on the YouTube of us with machetes clearing the land, doing all that, like literally hacking the weeds away to make paths and stuff. So we're so early on our journey. We're so early on our journey, and we're just two women doing it together. So we hope we have ponds. I imagine that we probably have ponds sometimes of the year. And we definitely want a duck pond eventually. Like, bye, Gustavo. We love you. Have fun in California. Is there a house there? Hard work with the machetes. Yeah, it's hard work with the machetes. So we have a 2-story cabin, which you can kind of see the bottom of in the back of the live stream. We have a sauna house, which is just a sauna. And we have the gazebo, which I'm in right now. So we're hoping to build our dream home as soon as possible, which is why we are, okay, bye, Gustavo. Have fun in California. We love you. Have fun being a child. So, yes. And come back soon. All right, so but yeah, so we're doing it with machetes right now, girl. We're doing it with machetes because we don't have a lawnmower, because we spent all our money on our house and our truck. So that's why we are out here documenting on YouTube, praying for, thanks, Gustavo. We are going to have fun. We're going to have so much fun. It's date day. We're going to go get to a bakery and get some tacos. Street tacos, Mexican street tacos specifically, so we're really excited. So yeah, that is hard work with machetes. Bye, love y'all. Aw, love you too, Gustavo. What prompted you to move to Hawaii? So we moved to Hawaii. I don't know what you were saying, Shivam, but welcome to the chat. Okay, so we moved to Hawaii because we started this year actually in Thailand. We moved, I got laid off from my job at Google in marketing last December 2024. My wife had been laid off a year earlier, so now we both were laid off without jobs. We had some savings. So Satyam is boss of world, dear. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Shivam. Welcome to the live. So we went to Thailand, and we loved Thailand so much, but we couldn't do a business there. And like, it was hard with the time zones, even with content and region being not in the US. Like, our content wasn't getting the type of visibility that it would. Our live streams weren't getting the type of visibility that we needed being in Thailand. In addition, just to living in a country that is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. The weather changed. The beach became not an option. Snakes came out. Like, I mean, there was just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and we're like, you know what? You have to put plane mode on. Bye, Gustavo. Okay. So basically, we were going through it as a couple. It was really hard. I think it was hard for both of us to be so far from home. We moved from Atlanta, Georgia. So we were like, kind of Mayday, reach out to our parents. We spent 3 months between my dad and my wife's parents in Georgia. And then we wanted to still, everything about Thailand, because we were in Phuket on an island, everything about Thailand that we liked, we wanted to keep and just do it in America. So we wanted an island, we wanted a beach, we wanted tropical fauna, we wanted fertile soil. We wanted all of it. But we wanted the benefits of being Americans, and not having to be immigrants, because that's really hard. Shout out to all the immigrants, because we weren't built for that. I wasn't built for that. So we did some soul searching as a couple, and we settled on Hawaii. And we didn't even think we would be able to buy a house here. We thought Hawaii was, thanks, Barbara. We thought Hawaii was unaffordable. We never imagined that we would be able to own 3 acres in Hawaii. We thought we were gonna woof, which is when you work on farms. Oh, bye, Gustavo. Goodbye. You on a plane? All right. So Wi-Fi. What am I talking about? Wi-Fi. LOL. Think about airplane mode. We were gonna woof, which is the Worldwide Federation of Organic Farmers, where you literally live on someone's farm for free, work the land, and get room and board, or not. You get room and board, and you get free food. And when I say nobody accepted us, nobody wanted us to work on their farm for free, and that was like. It's like after like getting laid off and applying for jobs on unemployment and not getting any, when it's literally for free when people reject you, it's like, okay, so we don't know if it's because we were 2 women, we don't know if it's because we were lesbians, we don't know if it's because we were black, but God was working for us because we didn't need to be slaving on somebody's farm. We have our own now. Isn't that beautiful? So I think I woke up one day and I was like, what if we just got our own farm instead of applying to work on other people's farm? And my wife was like, yeah, let's see what's available. Found this house, and the rest is history. Now it's 2 women, 3 acres, and that's what this live stream series is. Yeah. So I got even emotional just thinking about it. It is a great story, and that's why we're live streaming, to share it with the world, because it's a great story. All right. So I think the coffee has steeped enough. It's been a minute. Happy to answer any more questions for people in the chat. Okay. You see it's raining. Okay. These are our coffee mugs. God is within her. She will not fail. All right. Woo. Oh, coming in. All right. So, y'all know this is my favorite part of the day. All right. Okay. Spoons. Sugar. This is Hawaii. Barbara says, what do you want to do with your farm? I think it should be easier to grow food there because of the weather. So that's so good. Yeah. So, you know, we want a fully functioning 3-acre homestead. We want to be growing all our food. We want to be, we want animals. We want sheep. We want ducks. We want goats. We're choosing between sheep and goats, and we're choosing between chicken and ducks. Chickens, as you know, are loud. They will wake you up. So I guess we could just have hens. But I think we're leaning towards ducks. Then we want to make sure all the trees growing here are thriving. Like we have 3 avocado trees that just need love. We have a breadfruit tree that needs love. We want to pave, we want to mow, we want to pave out areas so we can have, you know, our land is, you know, it's very like rocky, you know, everything needs to be a raised bed, you know, get our garden going, put a pond in if we don't have one, because as you can see, we get a lot of rain, and we want a fully functioning, sustainable homestead. We want to make products with the fruits it's growing. We want to make syrups, butters, all of that, processed fruits. My wife's more the mastermind about that. I'm more focused on comfortability. All right. Chickens, eggs, good eating. Yes. Avocado is healthy. Grapefruit's good for my blood pressure. Both are. Oh, so I said breadfruit, but yes, we absolutely do. We love grapefruits too. I love grapefruit. Yeah, so those are all the things we want to do with the homestead. Everything seems really far away right now. I'm gonna be honest, Barbara. But we pray. Amit Setia is our brother. Okay. I don't know what that means, Siobhan. All right. So yeah, but we pray every day. You know, we got these cups even for a reason. God is within. God is within her. She will not fail. People have done way more with way less. And we have faith and confidence in ourselves, in each other, in our marriage. And that's God's going to provide. And when God provides, this YouTube channel will be a testimony of how God provides for us. That's the beauty of it, because it's, you know, it's all about the testimony. All right, what are you doing, ma'am? I'm making coffee off grid. I'm making French press. All right. Okay. This is the French press. I'm gonna reuse the spoon. All right. Now, let's press. You like this. You like this. You like the French press. I'll see you tomorrow. Gustavo, I thought you were on a plane to California. I will see you tomorrow, my dear sweet boy. All right. Okay. I'm just saying. Master Rani, I don't know what you're saying, Shivam. Okay, enjoyed. Have a good evening. Bye. Thanks so much, Barbara. Thanks for subscribing. Hope to see you more. 6, 7. Bye. Y'all, I'm going to be here for another half hour, so I don't know why everybody's leaving, but thank you for watching my live. I'm still going to be here, though. All right, I'm tasting it, see which one's sweeter, because that's the one I give to my life. Thanks for watching the live. I have a feeling it's my wifey, JayySnow. Y'all just stayed for the coffee and left. Y'all just want to see the coffee being made, and I respect it. That's why y'all here. It's just the coffee. Let's see. Let's do taste test. It's good. It is. It's good too. I feel like she would like this better. Because that one's creamier and sweeter, but this is just sweeter. Now you can just enjoy me enjoying my coffee for the next 30 minutes. Coffee's ready. I'm on the way. Thanks, boo. Thanks for being on the live, you guys. Let me put in a new question. Let me put that same question back. How do you take your coffee on? Drop it in the chat, because I'm drinking my coffee. I take my coffee with 3 creams and 3 sugars. That's how I take my coffee. Whew. How do you take your coffee? How do you take your coffee? Well, 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 look who it is. It's my beautiful wife coming to meet me.
I'm all showered and cleaned up for you.
Aww.
Teeth brushed.
Aww. In 30 minutes.
Fresh as a daisy.
Amazing. Once I'm done, I'm going to take a cold shower. And...
Yeah, there's literally no rush, though. You know,
we
my
gotta
monthly
get there at
situation.
2.
Yeah. 2?
Before the bakery closed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I just was telling you, though, you know my situation.
I know your situation, baby.
I had to.
Look who's here.
Get my life together. What's
Life.
up, Addy's live?
Thanks, Sue. Have you been? Did you see
The
all the
time
drama?
I was in the shower, I was gone. I did hear that Gustavo is back, and I'm glad, Gustavo, that you sneak in to watch. I guess.
He is. He said his mom gave him 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes went on for a long time. We have found out that he's actually 7. He is. And he was supposed to be boarding a plane to California and went on airplane mode, but he was still messaging it.
LOL.
After that.
Gustavo, you a do trip, boy.
But I think he's gone now. And I also got a new subscriber and fan.
I heard Barbara.
Barbara.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Chris.
Ooh, coffee, yum.
Yeah. So that was a drama. Meow Meow Boom, aka Cat Dude, came back trying to act like he was just like, he was kind of like, he wasn't in the chat. And then it was like, I'm still here. And he was like, and I was like, where you been? You know what I mean? He said he'd been on Fortnite. But other people have been in the chat. So, and he was like, I'm still here. I'm like, yeah, but you got to be in the chat. Yeah, I got, but look at all the chaos I had to go through with you leaving.
No mod.
With no mod. I had to have these churn. And I guess he contemplating about that because he did abandon me.
LOL.
For Fortnite. So.
Damn, tripod didn't work.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of suspected though, because it was just, I mean, you know, I ain't want to say nothing because, you know, we've been trying to work on how to shop together better, but I didn't think that tripod was going to be about nothing.
Really? I thought, but you were so...
Well, because it was the only one.
Oh, okay.
There were no other options. I thought you should have got that one from Target. Even I know it was $50, but I think these were about that price point in Thailand. The equivalent, not the exact dollar amount, right? But I know we paid like 900 baht. Or I think over 1,000 baht for that one. So if 200 baht is $5.
That's $20. So that's what I was trying to keep the same price, but the value is better.
Asia has better stuff like that, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah.
They making it and sending it over, but it sucks either way.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll get my money back.
Yeah.
Put it towards the next one.
Are you gonna do Amazon or are you gonna do Target? You haven't decided.
I'll do the Target one since you think that's the best one. I truly thought you thought this was a good one.
It was just
I thought it seemed approved, you know, by you.
It was
you know what I mean?
just the only one they had, so it was approved because it was a tripod. But breaking out the box is crazy.
Yeah. But next time you have full permission to tell me. Like, I just saw it, the way you were holding it down and almost wanted to get in a...
Well, because it was the only one, and it had nothing else going for it.
I hear that now. But I thought it was going to be the upgrade version of what I had now, and it just
I mean, I
wasn't.
think it's supposed to be. I think it's just way too cheap for that. And I don't know why Walmart has that product on their shelves. Because we know for a fact they can afford more quality tripod.
Yeah. It was very disappointing.
I wish there was like a Best Buy on the island. There's not.
But
I'll
find one. I'm not. I mean, I was managing with that one. You know what I mean? It was just like, I'm ready to get a better one. You know what I mean? But this one isn't even better than that. That's at least standing up.
Right.
You know?
Did that one not even stand up?
No. Even before it broke, just the weight of the phone toppled it over. So I even brought that one out so I could try and take that top attachment off to put it on it. It didn't even carry the weight of the phone. It's a really terrible tripod.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I will survive.
'Cause I got all my life to live.
How's the
And I
coffee?
got all my time to give. Delicious, thank you. My showers was really good. Thank you so much for preparing my bucket.
Of course. Happy to.
I feel like for me, sometimes I just need like that initial warmth
Mm-hmm.
before I do the cold,
Mm-hmm.
and then it feels good. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure.
No, no, I'm good.
Did I say something?
No, it was like I just was thrown off by the not thinking the tripod was gonna be about shit. I was just totally did not pick up on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel
I
like
was,
especially once I saw you were gonna do the pickup to the store.
it was limited options that even had the pickup
Yeah.
to store availability. I was narrowed. I was forced down. I wasn't, and that was actually one of the more expensive ones. It wasn't the $11 one. It was $17. So I wasn't even. I wasn't trying to be cheap. I just thought that was the best one since multiple people are waiting on it and fighting over. You know what I mean? And it looked like exactly what we needed online, and it was better than. It wasn't the most expensive tripod, but it. That's why I kept asking, "Is this the one?" You know, like, is this? Because I just wanted to get that one. You know. The reviews were like 3.5 stars, so I was mentally prepared for it to not be that great.
But not you couldn't.
But I didn't
for that as bad as it was.
Right. I didn't think it was gonna be that terrible. You know, I was thinking maybe professionals, camera people. You know what I mean? So yeah, I truly thought that was the approved, endorsed one. But if I had known that you didn't think it was good, I wouldn't have tried to find it. So. But that's just how shopping goes sometimes.
Just how shopping goes.
I just wanted a tripod, and I didn't think it would be that hard to get one that stood up.
I think, guys, probably not today because it's date day and I'm all cleaned up. And perhaps not even yesterday, lol. Perhaps not even tomorrow because it's rest day. But on Monday, I think I had to move the fly trap. It smells awful. I can smell it. I smelled it walking up to the gazebo.
Yeah.
I think the smell of the dead fly bodies is just entirely too much.
It smells terrible.
So I feel like the amendment for the fly trap, and it said it on the directions, but I didn't read the directions until after I had set up the trap. And that's why, if you notice on some of our other lives, Addy was like, I've never seen my wife read the directions. And I said, off-grid Jolene reads directions. Because I did not want to be overhanging dead fly bodies at all times. That we were in our gazebo, and you're supposed to put it on a tree where you want them to gather. Yeah. And I'm not even sure where that is, but I know it's definitely not directly in the kitchen.
Right. We talked about hanging it in the sauna, over by the sauna, since we haven't been using it.
But it's like, I don't even want them over there. I feel like they need to be like in the forest somewhere.
What about on rainbow eucalyptus over there?
Maybe, but it's like there's not. That random branch over there. That's a good idea. I think also somewhere on autograph tree, just somewhere where we don't be right by.
The only thing is when it's sunny, we hang over
by autograph tree
because it is perfect. I know why you said that.
Yeah.
I feel like we rarely be over there, and it's close to the neighbor's property too. Because we don't want it on banyan tree. We don't want it in the money grove.
Banyan tree is much too high vibrational to have the fly graveyard.
Right. So we'll move it, and it's not that hard. We can just, you don't have to lift me up at the chair. You can just stand on the chair.
Yeah.
And then we can move it. It's just, we just tied a knot. It wasn't even anything.
I am grateful that I made that mistake though, because I would have never gotten to see that chameleon up close.
Oh yeah, that's so true. That was a great video on our shorts.
I feel like if that's all it has to offer, we got that on day one.
I know, for sure.
Money goes to
How do you take your coffee? That's the question in the chat.
I take my coffee typically how Addy makes it. LOL. But if it's not enough sugar where Addy makes it with the 3, then I'll definitely will add 4 or 5. I honestly feel like I probably take 5 sugars. And I know that's not great, but it's my life. And I just want to live my life.
I don't know who thinks that's not great.
So I take it with 5 sugars. And I will start with 3 creams. But if 3 creams isn't creamy enough, then I will add a 4th one.
All right, you heard it here first. 4 creams and 5 sugars. That's how JayySnow takes her coffee. I'm a 3 and 3. But with Dunkin', if it's Starbucks, it's like 20
I heard
sugars
your
and 20.
Dunkin' order, and my only amendment to the Dunkin' order is you can't forget that cold foam.
Yeah, love
it's
the
so
cold.
good. I want them to sell that cold foam in the store.
I know. And I feel like it's just like cold whipped cream sweetened on some
I'm
level.
sure it is, but it's good.
No, it's great. I'm just like, it easily replicated. You can just whip it.
Yeah, I've definitely made whipped cream at home, but I feel like with our off-grid life, that seems like a lot to worry about doing ourselves.
Sure. Yeah, definitely not suggesting that we would do that. But if we did.
No, I've made plenty of cream. I forgot, what's it called when they don't add sugar to it? And I don't know who wants unsweetened whipped cream, but they make it all the time.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like Schlag or something like that. Cafe Intermezzo in Atlanta used to boast about it. And I mean, I loved Cafe Intermezzo, but that whipped cream needed some sugar.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want no unsweet cream.
I didn't know that was even a thing. And shame on you, Cafe Intermezzo. Because nobody comes there for unsweetened things.
No. That's not what you come there for.
How many black coffee orders do you get at Cafe Intermezzo's?
I heard you on that rant about that black coffee. I do agree with you, though. A shot of it is different from a large black coffee, no room. I feel like I feel like that's the coffee order of a see you next Tuesday. And not the good kind. Like, the worst boss I ever had ordered Pike Place, a large Pike Place, no room. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting.
Did you put sugar in it?
No, she didn't put anything in it. She pretended like Starbucks Pike Place coffee was good enough to be guzzled down. And she ordered that like 2 or 3 times a day.
I feel like that's diet culture gone wrong. I think that's the only reason.
She was probably the most toxic. Her name was Karen. She was the reason why Karens are who they are today. She was the epitome of a Karen. Right. She was a toxic diet culture, toxic boss, every bit of toxicity you could find within her little body. She was an awful person, probably the worst woman I've ever met. Karen, if you're seeing this, I am absolutely talking about you. I hope that you've done some soul searching, but I know you haven't, because I recently found out you were in a lawsuit for still being a see you next Tuesday. So unfortunately, some people just never learn, but
Karen, you heard it here first.
I truly pray that God blesses your heart with just a little mustard seed size of kindness.
Hopefully you get it today. I honestly came on this live stream this morning not expecting nothing, and this is the most poppin'.
It's gonna get better every day. I'm ready to get going. I'm gonna get on as soon as you get off. Since we on one tripod right now, around here on the AOJ Homestead.
You can take, babe, but just because I'm using it when you're not using it, this tripod still stands. You can take your tripod.
I mean, I know I can take it, but it's like...
But I'm just saying it works.
But I'm not going to come over here and rip your phone off and hand it to you.
Well, I will do it for you. Here you go, boo.
Thank you. It's not that deep. I just want to live my life. I feel like I have to give mention that the mosquitoes are not as bad today as they normally are.
They're not.
Because I don't have on any bug spray.
Me either. Oh, I put some on.
I heard you put some. But you've been out here way longer than I have. And I also covered up from neck to ankle.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have to put bug spray on. What's up, guys? It's JayySnow off Grid Hawaii. I got my boo edition with Addy with me. Good morning. Starting our 2-hour live stream journey. Updates around the homestead. Well, one first update is. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. Yeah, so first update is for me. LOL. I like the retouch. Leaving that on. The first thing is we got to move the fly trap. So the feedback on the fly trap is it's absolutely amazing at trapping flies. I have no complaints there. What it does do is smell awful. So it doesn't work in the outdoor kitchen because I think what has happened is that the dead fly bodies have compounded and the stench of hot cooking fly body is really bad.
Really bad.
So I did not read the directions when I first let the fly trap, but I have since off-grid Hawai'i Jayy reads the directions now, and it says you're supposed to put them somewhere where you don't mind flies congregating. So I'm gonna have to find a place where I do not mind flies congregating, and move it there, because it smells so bad. I literally smelled it from like walking out of our cabin up to the outdoor kitchen. So it just doesn't have a place here anymore, unfortunately.
It doesn't. It stinks.
It's been raining. I do feel like I'm very much more aware of how much moisture is here. I feel like in the summertime specifically, Georgia felt more humid, but as we move into this winter time with constant rain, it's extremely humid. Like I spilled water on my pants when we were water hauling yesterday, and they are still not dry. And we did water hauling at probably like it was daylight, so it had to be like 5:30, 6 o'clock, and my pants still aren't dry. I have them hung up in the cabin. Like I said, still not dry. So it's really very moist here. Um, So I'm getting nervous about mold, to be honest. But I know we have the silica packets that we need to unpack, and
they're in my backpack.
anything that was just like folded down and stuff like that, I just try to keep open and light. But it makes me grateful that we're minimalist instead of maximalist, because it's easy to spread everything out. And I know we haven't fully unpacked yet, LOL, which is crazy, but we haven't. And what I know that I'm gonna Marie Kondo again when we unpack, just based on the fact that so many of those clothes, well, I say so many, but my one suitcase of clothes, I know that there are gonna be some things that I just don't find conducive to living off grid, or frankly want to keep the energy. Like I was on Reddit this morning, and this Homestead guy, and I feel like I've talked about this before with you guys, but this Homestead guy was complaining because he was like,
Blind warrior
it's
going
not
in.
peaceful.
Timeout.
Every time I do something, or basically every single day, there's some work for me to do. There's some of this for me to do. And he basically was just saying like he's not enjoying his off-grid journey. And I told him he needed to slow down. I also gave him my YouTube channel. So if you're listening to this, I am in fact talking about you. And I feel like our first week, we got trained out of bringing our old lifestyle here, which now I'm immensely grateful for. Like, because the first night, or the first couple of nights here, we really tried to, bring our regular, frankly, luxurious lifestyle to our off-grid cabin, and it's really just not there yet. It's not that off-grid can't be luxury, because stick with this on this journey, we will have a luxury off-grid cabin and situation and setup. It's just going to take us some time. But once you realize, when we got here, it's like power is just not the same. You know what I mean? Um, Water is just not the same. Nothing is the same. Air conditioning is not the same. Um, just basic function isn't the same. And if you try to function here the same as you do, and like my parents have a beautiful home in Georgia. I don't even know how many bedrooms. I think four, a beautiful downstairs area, a pool. Like, so when we first left there, it's like we were like, yeah, we're just gonna plug our phones in. We're gonna plug in our laptops and plug. And you just can't live the same way right off of the bat. You know what I mean? So um, we've had to just condense into much more simple ways of oh, welcome, thanks for welcoming to India. We had to just really adapt how we live every day, the needs that we have every day, how we consume, how we use energy. Um, and that's what makes it to where we can have peace sometimes. And I feel like even then, we have to kind of force ourselves to sit down, chill, and relax because there is always something to do, but there's not something always that you have or must do. So we are from Hawaii. So, because there's always something to do, you have to kind of prioritize your energy. You have to make sure you have energy allotted for what it takes. Because I know, like on our homestead, because it is so raw in some ways, it's not raw land, but it has a lot of help that it needs. Like, you can't even walk around tired. Because if you walk around tired, you will fall and hurt yourself, twist your ankle or something. Hey, April Smith. So you have to really, and you can't rush through certain things. Like sometimes I, like even just going to the bathroom, wanting to be like, get up and like go run to the bathroom. And it's like some of the trees here have such large root systems. You will absolutely twist your ankle and fall down and hurt yourself. So you have to really prioritize rest, food, water, and shelter. You can't overdo it, you know? Uh, Even like with cooking sometimes. I love to cook, and I feel like my viewers love me cooking the most. But cooking is a lot of energy right now off grid. Even though we have our propane gas stove, we've got a bunch of propane. It's just what it's just like everything is nothing is simple and not in a bad way, but it's just everything requires a little bit more energy and effort. So you got to make sure, like for example with cooking, it's not just preparing the food. It's one, going to get the food, then it's two, uh, maintaining and holding on to the food after we've eaten what we wanted, you know. Like I know Addie talks about like she used to love to bulk buy and bulk purchase, and we just can't do that the same way because you have to be able to contain and have all of that stuff, which you know, we have the standards that we have. The people who lived here before, I don't know if they had that standard because they had that cabin packed to the brim with stuff. We haven't even cleared out all of their stuff yet. It's taken all of, what was that month? September, and it's so far taking pretty much all of October. So
Yep.
they had it stuffed to the brim. And I'm just so glad that we won't be like that because we just, you know, what we had in our 9 suitcases is what we had. And, you know, I know that we're going to do what it takes to keep it minimal and small. But yeah, so random rant, but that's where I'm at this morning. What's up, Brill? You just missed me compare or talking about how you can't right off the bat live your same non off grid life on our off grid farm and stuff. Y'all stole some property. I do say that we stole property, bro. I like to tell people that in the jungles of Hawaii, we just kind of wandered around and we carved out a little plot of land for us. And, and now we here setting up, getting it right, getting it together.
LOL.
You just got some machetes and came on back here, you know? That's how you got to do around here.
I don't know why they think that, but because I guess a lot of people do that.
Yeah, I mean, because you can do that, I think, in some places. I don't know about here, but I'm pretty sure people are doing that. I also saw another thread. They were talking about people stealing, specifically from homes that looked abandoned. So it's like, you know, you can. They said, fuck the haters, it's beautiful outside. Thank you. They said you can and they do. No, C-Mac, I'm not worried about any haters, C-Mac. I really am not. Most of the people who were hating, as my mom would say, literally don't have a pot to piss in. And my wife and I, in fact, have a pot to piss in. So you can't do too much on me now. So yeah. But no, I'm from Georgia. So, oh no, I know you're not hating Brill. I know you're not hating Brill. I was just saying, I feel like C-Mac was talking about haters in general, and I was just saying, I ain't worried about a hater. I got a Cat Williams type of attitude about haters, where if I got 5 haters, I'm trying to figure out how I can get 1 more by the end of summer, because that means I'm doing something right. What's the temp over there, JW?
Just wondering.
I guess because I had no idea. Well, the temperature I can check real quick. I think it feels in the 70s. Feels high 70s. It could be cooler if you ask me, because it's so wet. But the sun's trying to peek out. I don't want to click off my live though, because I don't want it to mess up when I check the weather. But I would say it's probably about 78, 77.
I would say 78 as well.
Yeah. It looks peaceful. It's extremely peaceful. And what you missed, you asked what I missed. That's what I was talking about. No, I'm not in Georgia, but I'm from Georgia. I'm in Hawaii. Is that off grid is extremely peaceful, but if we don't allow it to be peaceful, then it's not peaceful. Mm-hmm. Like if we are, its mindset is such a huge part of it. You know what I mean? Because if like you just look around, of course there's things that we can be doing. You know, there's weeding that we could be doing. There's always some cleaning. There's always something that we could be doing. Mm-hmm. But part of that, and I feel like when we really feel that energy to go and to do, we follow it and we go with the flow. And then there has to be though a point where you sit back and admire all of the work you've done. Mm-hmm. You know, did you like coming to Hawaii, C-Mac? This was actually our first time here. Mm-hmm. We technically moved here sight unseen. Mm-hmm. I had never been to Hawaii. Addy had never been to Hawaii. Mm-hmm. Thank you. We love that truck. That truck is our baby. Her name is Bluebell. Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's expensive. You know what, C-Mac? Everything is expensive. It depends on what you want to afford. And I feel like we did not get we did a lot of world traveling, long story short. And we moved to what is supposed to be the cheapest place in the world. We moved to Thailand. And our determination was that it really all cost the same. Certain mm-hmm. things cost differently. Like, for example, in Thailand, food was extremely cheap. And housing was extremely cheap. But literally nothing else was cheap. Like, we would have never been able to get or afford a car. We mm-hmm. would have never been able to get or afford a property. You can't even own property in Thailand as a non-Thai citizen. Mm-hmm. So it's, even if you do somehow have whatever amount of money they want, because they only want about $300,000, right? You can only own it for like 90 years. And mm-hmm. then after that, it goes back to the Thai government for them to sell to somebody Thai. So like, if you buy a huge land and property in Thailand for your kids, they will never inherit it.
Right.
So I don't find Hawaii to be more expensive than anywhere else. Specifically too, because we are off grid. So we have cut housing expenses completely down. And, you know, our car is paid for. So our expenses are low in comparison to people who are paying those every month. Mm-hmm. So that's how we've offset some of the costs.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Hawaii. I used to be stationed in Hawaii. We live in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Thanks for prioritizing our safety. Mm-hmm. All right. Bye, Boo. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Have a good shower, Boo.
All right, guys. I really appreciate you guys sticking around for this whole live. That was amazing. Thanks for letting me know how you take your coffee. Thanks for coming on my tripod journey. And I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.